guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you inside the app how to use Lyft. First, I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what you're going to look like on the app, where your location is. That's where I am right now. Just going ahead and I'm going to wait for a ride whenever I go online. Not right now though. And this button right here at the top is how you log online. You just go ahead and give that a tap and you can go ahead and get online and start accepting trips. Beneath that is the prime time percentage. Sorry, just saw that it moved. So it was 25 to 250% more. That is the percentage more that you're going to make each trip according to what area you're in. These light pink areas are going to be between 25 to 50% prime time. These dark pink areas are 100% prime time or more. 75% prime time or more. So, if it's 50%, you're going to make, 50% the fare more. 25%, you're going to make 25% more, and so on and so forth. So you definitely want to try to make it to these areas, but, you want to have a little strategy with it. You want to try to be in those areas when you think that it's going to surge, rush hour in the afternoon in that area, some of the surrounding areas of the city, a little bit northern where people live during the morning. On the weekend, usually surges all over the place. Winter, in the morning, surges more. Summer, on the weekends, in the evening, it surges more. So you definitely want to remember that. Also, you don't want to try to chase the primetime areas too much. You can kind of predict where they're going to be most of the time, but if you're all the way, you're here where I am right now, you want to try to make it down there as far as you can, but you don't want to take too much time and waste your time, because these areas are always changing. During rush hour in DC, you can probably bet they're going to stay that color for a while, because it's rush hour. Probably it's going to, next hour or so, it's probably going to start getting lighter and lighter, and then by around 6:37 it'll probably be completely gone. But also, you want to remember, inclement weather like rain, snow, when it's really cold, definitely affects this as well. People don't want to ride their bikes or take the bus or take the metro, or walk when it's cold or when it's raining. So that you definitely want to remember that they're more likely to call a Lyft. So that's another tip that you need to remember. And you don't want to be out too far outside the city. The further you are away from, like, if you're in a metropolitan city like DC, the further you are away from the center of the city, the less likely you are to get a trip. You're more likely to get a longer trip, and longer trips can be nice, but you have to remember, you don't want to get trips that are going to take you further away and make it even less likely for you to get the next trip. If you get down here and you take a trip really far away, yeah, it'll make you a lot, but you don't know where your next trip's coming from. You may not get another one for a while. So you want to remember that. You just want to make sure you have your strategy for the day all the way planned out. Also, another great way that you can make money is with referrals. This is my referral code up here, Edward442295. The great thing with Lyft, which is different from Uber, in my opinion, makes it better, is you'll earn for every ride that the person that uses your code takes. So, for example, you earn $134 in ride credit for every ride they give in their first 60 days, up to $550. So, with Uber, they have to take a certain amount of trips before you get anything. So, you want to remember that. Like with Lyft, the referrals are definitely better. So, let's say they do 100 trips in the first 60 days, you'll get $134. So, that's great. Like, say with Uber, if it was the same thing, they have to take at least like 200 trips in the first 60 days, and they don't get 200, then you don't get anything. So you definitely want to remember that when you're deciding to do Lyft or Uber. Or you can be of drivers and do both. So that's definitely a great way to make extra money. What I'm going to do with this channel is I'm going to post more videos telling you tips and tricks that I found out while doing Lyft. I've been doing Lyft for about 3 years now, so I'm a very experienced driver. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know everything that I've learned during it, how to get more tips, how to build rapport with people, things you should avoid. I'm going to talk about that in upcoming videos on my channel. So I hope you guys go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned. Thanks.